Hey, what's up everyone? I'm here with another unpacking. This time it's One Piece Burning Blood, the Marineford edition. This is an exclusive from Gamestop for the PS4. Anyways, let's take a look at the box. We got Whitebeard and Sengoku. On the side we have the Fleet Admirals, which is Aokiji, Kizaru, and Akainu. On the back we have the details. Let me go ahead and read this. Gear up for the fight. More than 40 playable characters. Haki vs Devil Fruit. Tag 3 vs 3. And relive the Paramount War, which is based off the Marineford story. And what we got included in this package, we got the game obviously, the Whitebeard statue and gravestone. You could also use the outer sleeve of this box as the background for the statue. And there's also an art book included. On the other side we have some of the Whitebeard pirates, which is Marco, Ace, and Jozu. So yeah, let's open this up. First thing I notice is the Whitebeard Jolly Roger, and there's a Whitebeard. And this is actually the front. On the other side we have Ace. Anyways, let's get the contents out of the box. Here's the game, and I'll do an unpacking of the game later. Next up, we have the art book. It's basically presented to you manga style, so you read it from right to left and back to front. Pretty cool though. They mention every arc, character, and so on, with everyone who's involved in the game. Anyways, time for the main attraction, Whitebeard. He has a removable coat. You could put it on his gravestone, and I gotta say, this is a great detail statue. As far as the physical game, there's not much to talk about. The cover has Luffy fighting Doflamingo, which I will get into in a few, involving the story. We also have Sabo on the cover. The back is pretty much the same info we got in the box, so no need to get into details about that. Anyways, let's talk about the game. My thoughts are almost the same as I said about the demo. As far as the story mode is concerned, we have the Paramount War, which all takes place in Marineford. So remember what I said about Doflamingo fighting Luffy on the cover? I feel like the front cover is misleading. I mean, yes, Luffy and Doflamingo was both in Marineford, but this was obviously intended to give the fan an idea that something in Dressrosa was going to take place, especially since Sabo is on the cover, so that's a minor disappointment. I also have to mention that the logo, the Burning Blood logo, has Luffy biting his finger, which initiated Gear 4th, which takes place in Dressrosa. So that didn't happen in Marineford, so that's misleading. Anyways, story mode has 4 episodes so far from what I unlocked. Story mode has 4 episodes. I believe I have Luffy, Whitebeard, Akainu, and Ace. I have their side of the story. The next thing to mention is the collection. You could view cutscenes from the game, which, by the way, I gotta mention this. The cutscenes look incredible, but there is a downside. If you're using an app to stream the game on console, it will disable the console's DVR during the cutscenes. That sucks. I guess they disabled it to avoid spoilers, but Marineford was first aired in the anime back in June 2010. So I don't know what to tell you. The only thing I could think of is probably they don't want to spoil the Funimation English dub release of the DVD that also comes out recently of the date of launch of the game, which is also based on Marineford. So I don't know, anime games are very picky when it comes to game DVRs. Same thing happened to Naruto Ninja Storm 4. Anyways, that's not important. You could also watch replays you save on the game. A cool feature on the replay is that it gives you the options to change the camera angles. There's other stuff in the collections like keywords, wanted posters, title and emblems for multiplayer. Wanted Versus is pretty much where you get all the hidden achievements in the game. The most challenging ones is the relief tutorials. You unlock more posters the more you win these fights. On the free battle selections, you could play 1 player or 2 player, also a way to practice to train. Playing online is self-explained. There's rank matches and quick matches. Pirate flag battles is something you become in an affiliation for the fight for absolute power. It's kind of like a conquer and destroy type thing. Pirate base is where you unlock characters for battle and support, which I also mentioned about how, as far as story mode is concerned. Like I said, we got the story in Marineford, but we also got exclusive characters from the Dressrosa arc, which is for example, Bartolomeo, Fujitora, and the Great Hype of Gear 4 Luffy. So maybe future DLC for story mode? I don't know, maybe. I also have to address that I love the interactions of characters in the game while playing the game, in the intros or during the game. That's a lot of unique intros to the game. And if you want a good laugh, play as Sanji against any female character. There's also some stage interactions with the game. I also want to mention that the music has a strong resemblance to the music in the anime. It's not the same tracks from the OST, but it's very similar. The best example is the music in Skypiea. It sounds very similar to the Three Towers background music. Look it up. I can't put it here because I want to avoid copyright claims. Anyways, I have the game for both Xbox One and PS4. I have some DLC bonuses, so feel free to add me. I do enjoy the game a lot, aside from the minor complaints I mentioned. There's a different fighting mechanic where you use Haki or Devil Fruit abilities to balance out the fight, so don't think certain characters are overpowered. The game is quite fun to play, especially with friends. As far as trophies and achievements are concerned, they are pretty easy to get in the game. I'm nearly done with all the achievements on the Xbox One. Also, I forgot to mention that you get an exclusive pins of Ace, Sabo, and Luffy exclusively from Gamestop. So I thought I'd just mention that as well. Anyways, that's all I have for this video. I have other One Piece content on here, so feel free to check them out as well. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I am out. Peace.
PlayStation